Here we are at the 2025 Goodwood Festival of Speed. It's taken me a while to get to this fantastic car show, but I'm so glad that I made it. In this video, I'm just going to share some of the most impressive new cars, new releases, prototype models with you. The question that I'm going to put to you, so you can reply in the comments, is if you had a few million to spend on a car, what would you spend it on? Would you blow it all on just one car? Would one of the cars that we mentioned in this video tick all the boxes for you? Or would you buy multiple cars? Let me know what you would do with a few million. First up, we have to mention the Jaguar stand. Jaguar, classic British car maker, long heritage of producing supremely stunning cars. Now, they've denoted a reboot of their brand. They've created the Jaguar Type 00, and I must admit, my first reaction when I saw it was, uh-oh, what have they done? The car is so radically different to anything that has gone before. It takes a little while to adjust. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this new rebranded Jaguar version. We've got to bear in mind that this is a prototype. It's creating a new design language, so elements of this prototype are going to go forward into production cars. They've got a GT version coming out with a price tag of about £125,000, and it's going to be interesting to see how this design language translates over to that. But the brand are going fully electric, so they've used type names for their cars through the generations, and by choosing Type 0 they're denoting a reset in the brand, and the second 0 they've chosen denotes the zero emissions nature of their new electric fleet. Now, one of the striking things about this car, apart from the lovely matte paint that's got a lovely iridescent sheen to it, is the ridiculously long front end. I suspect that the battery pack is being housed in this front end rather than under the car, and it's allowed them to make the car substantially lower. You can't see a rear window, so that rear hatch actually slides up and forward, giving you access to some kind of storage space in the back. It wasn't quite clear how that worked, but I was there when the doors automatically opened. These lovely butterfly doors just swung open, giving me a glimpse of the interior, which is more akin to a Spa than the inside of a Jaguar that we've come to know and love over the years. They've pared back everything. There is not the massive dials and gauges that you get in a modern car. There's a very understated digital display at the bottom of the screen. The other displays, as you can see in this video, have been folded down to give that nice clean deck effect inside the cabin. I don't know why a British car maker have showcased a left-hand drive model, but perhaps they've got aspirations of hitting it big in other parts of the world, completely rebooting the brand and rebooting their target market. There was quite a number of new electric vehicles coming out. Now, I know that you're not that interested in electric cars, so we're certainly not going to be dwelling on them very much. That's all been put in another video and I deleted it for you. But I will mention the new Renault 5. Renault 5 was a classic turbo car back in the 80s and 90s. Everyone wanted one. They just denoted fun. Everything about them was fun and funky. And it's been rebooted as a pure electric only model. There was a really nice rally tuned example here, which looked fantastic with its overbearing spoilers, flared arches and various vents and things around the car. Now, all the figures that I'm going to be stating in this are approximate. These are new cars and I'm going on various claims from manufacturers, various media outlets, etc. And there's often a little bit of variation in them. But power on this new Renault 5 was 533 horsepower. Torque is 4,990 Newton meters. That's taking into account all of the rear hub motors. The 0 to 60 time is a fantastic 3.5 seconds. And the price tag on that is about 70 to 80,000 in your local currency. Then we have the Audi RS6 E-tron. The RS6 was one of the best performance cars that Audi have produced in quite a long time, and they've rebooted it as an all-electric e-tron. This one has 600 horsepower, 738 pounds-foot of torque. That's 1,000 Newton meters. 0 to 60 time is around 3 seconds, so it should get you to where you're going fairly quickly. It looks stunning. It's very true to Audi's traditional new design language, and they've pulled together all the elements to produce a nice car here. And price on this is about 100 to 120,000 in your local currency. Some of the big performance car makers were showcasing some supremely amazing cars, and I've left them to this end part of the video. So McLaren are no doubt worried by all the people that are going out buying Priuses, so they felt compelled to bring out a hybrid and they've done it in style. We're looking here at the McLaren W1. It puts down 1,258 horsepower. It is a hybrid, so it's combining an electric motor with McLaren's traditional petrol-powered powertrains. It's likely to cost well over 2 million, and it debuted here as a Halo Hybrid GT, blending hypercar power with the analog and driving feel of an F1 car. It'll be absolutely stunning to sit in this and take it out on the track, but they wouldn't let me, unfortunately. Let me know in the comments what you think of this design and the car itself, and whether you would buy one if you had the money. Now we come to the Zenvo Aurora, a fantastic looking hypercar. This one puts out 1,850 horsepower. It uses a V12 6.6 litre engine, and it's also a hybrid, so they're jumping on the hybrid bandwagon here. Torque is estimated to be about 1,254 pounds-foot of torque. So when you press the accelerator down, you're probably changing the Earth's rotation with these levels. 0 to 60 time is an estimated 2.2 seconds, and the price tag is going to be around about 2 to 3 million in your local currency. Pocket change if you've got 5 or 6 million just sitting in your pocket. This Danish hypercar really shows what can be done with a great design team and that racing ethos that we've come to know and love from Zenvo. And no doubt they're going to achieve some new records with a car like this. There was an unusual car that caught my eye, the McMurtry Upside Down Car. Power is estimated to be about 1,000 horsepower. It uses dual E-motors, and it's got a ground effect fan. Now this ground effect fan is to create downforce on demand, and this car can actually drive upside down using those electric fans to create downforce. 0 to 60 time, I'm told, is about 1.4 seconds, so quite fantastic. And if you could do this upside down, that would be even more of an impressive feat. The price tag is probably about 2 million in your local currency. It set hill climb records. It drove upside down in its demo in April 2025. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more features on this car as they develop it, showcase it, and actually show us what can be done, combining technology with the traditional car industry. The Honda Prelude was a much loved car from my childhood. It used to be very, very long, have a very, very long bonnet, and it's been relaunched in 2025. We're looking here at the new Honda Prelude. Power output on that is 250 to 300 horsepower. It's got a turbo 2-litre inline-4 engine, and it's putting down about 366 newton meters of torque. That's somewhere between 270 and 295 pounds-foot of torque. 0 to 60 time is estimated to be about 5 seconds. They've really captured the essence of the Prelude, a performance car that is accessible for day-to-day driving, and it falls into a fairly unique market segment for Honda, and no doubt will compete with the BRZ and the GT86 as a fun coupe. Moving back to supercars, we've got the McLaren Artura. Power on that is 690 horsepower, generated from a V6 3-litre twin turbo engine with an E-motor, so it's also a hybrid. Torque is about 585 newton meters from the petrol engine and 225 newton meters from the electric engine. 0 to 60 time is estimated to be about 2.6 to 2.9 seconds, and you're looking at a price tag on there of a cool £250,000. It's one of the first of McLaren's hybrid road cars and packs F1 derived technology into a daily drivable package, and they've certainly ticked quite a few boxes here and opened up this whole new market for McLaren by producing this stunning car. Would you buy it if you had the money? Does the design appeal to you? Now, one of the most special cars there for me was the Ferrari F80. Unfortunately, we can't buy them. There was only 799 units that have been produced, and from what I can understand, they've all been snapped up. If you wanted one, you're looking at about 3.6 million in your local currency. It's a hybrid V6 hypercar. It succeeds the very popular LaFerrari, blending this historic prancing horse heritage and legacy with cutting edge aerodynamics. And you can just see the design elements on this really shout performance. The smooth lines, the vents, the wings, the spoilers, everything there seems to be for a purpose rather than for an aesthetic. Power on this is 1,184 horsepower, and it's putting down 793 pounds-foot foot of torque. Certainly a very special car, and I think it deserves a place up there with the traditional F40, F50, those classic Ferraris that we've come to know and love over the years. When Red Bull F1 team and Cosworth get together, special things happen, and we're looking here at a result of this expertise. The Aston Martin Valkyrie is based on a Cosworth built 6.5 litre V12 engine, generating 10,500 RPM as the peak red line. It's got electric torque as well in the gearbox, so another hybrid. Power is estimated at 1,160 horsepower from the V12 engine, and it gets that hybrid boost on top of that, from what I can understand. Torque as well is 740 newton meters at 7,000 RPM, and also supplemented with electric power. The estimated 0 to 60 time on this is about 2.5 seconds, but when you start getting to these power figures and a car this special, it really does need to be taken with a pinch of salt. Until you get this thing on the track, you never really get to know exactly what it can do. So a really special car to finish off on. I would love to have a drive of the Aston Martin Valkyrie. What do you think? If you had a spare 2.5 million, would you be buying this car? Is it something that you could live with, that would look nice in front of your house? Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please boot that like button. I've also lined up this video and this playlist for you, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, because we'd hate you to miss out on the great content we've got coming up. And we've got a little bit of track action from Goodwood 2025 coming up, just compiling that into a video at the moment, so stay tuned and you'll be able to watch that very shortly. Thanks for watching. See you in these next videos.